What do you think about YouTube as a platform going forward? Because I don't know that much about tech stuff, but I listen to a variety of experts who will say, oh, you know, they kick so many people off, or Twitter is an example, you know, if you hashtag, you know, learn to code or whatever, you're banned forever. And so, you know, there's going to be, YouTube seems to have a monopoly right now, or at least it's by far the biggest. So, they keep changing the standards or demonetize this and that. I mean, do you think that this platform going forward is going to be where you're going to stay? Do you hear any rumblings that there's might be something else coming up? What do you think?
Well, in terms of other things, people are always like, oh, you should do Twitch, you should live stream to some type of extent, or do a podcast. And I'm like, no, I'm good for now on YouTube. But it is, for a lot of people who are starting out, especially now, it's way harder to start out on YouTube than it was when I started out. I think you're just breaking that first 10,000 subscribers from nothing is really difficult. It took me a year back then, and it probably, I mean, you can either hit the right things and go right up there, but I think the same person, if they were to start the same channel now, they would have a harder time than they would like 4 years ago. But I really like YouTube. It can be a bit of a hellscape for being advertiser friendly. Like I randomly have things demonetized. Like my recent Eric Berg video, he's a dude who's like a low carb guy responding. He's a video about how he ate 4 or 5 eggs a day. Like that was randomly demonetized, not advertiser friendly. And then I had to get manual review, and then it was okay. And it's like, you just bit away, like just demonetize it for like 80% of the views that it's going to have. And it's like, I might have, like, from a financial support situation or perspective where, you know, whether I can go forward or not on this, like that can, you know, it's like you went to work and you didn't get paid that day, sort of. But it all works together into, you know, your whole channel, all your channel views. And someone watches the video you just posted, they go and watch the rest of your videos a lot of times. So it works together. But it's annoying. Like my marijuana video, that one took me like a lot of actually experimenting to see how I could get it monetized. Because after a certain point, once you get a certain amount of subscribers, I wish everyone could do this, you can actually post as unlisted, and then it will tell you whether or not it's advertiser friendly. Oh. And that taught me a lot. I did like a bunch of trial and error in there, and seen like things.
Shit, I wish my buddy would have known about that, because they yanked his channel down.
Oh, well, yeah he would have maybe known. Well, I mean, he probably got strikes, right? So there's not being advertiser friendly, which will tell you, but I don't think it will tell you whether or not you're going to get a copyright strike.
He got yanked out of the blue like a year and a half or 2 years ago, which was really weird because there were other channels doing the exact same type of content that were way bigger, that were just like thriving, and he gets yanked out of nowhere, and they told him like, well, pot's illegal federally, so your content is not friendly. Not addressing any of the other channels.
Got it. So he was like smoking on that, and that's why they took it down, because he was nutty?
Yeah, but
he'd been smoking the whole time I'd ever seen it, like when I first was friends with him. So I don't know what changed though.
I don't know, and that's like I think, you know, YouTube are a bunch of assholes, but they have a monopoly, and you know, like if you're in a sensitive or edgy niche, you know, you're subject to the man just cutting your income off. You know,
I've heard people talk about Adpocalypse, and I'm not sure of the timing of that. Were you on YouTube when Adpocalypse
I was,
happened?
but I did everything I could to not have it affect me. I didn't, you know, swear a lot. I didn't use, I just didn't talk about things that would be demonetized enough. And so I had, I think, one video demonetized from that, maybe in and around there. So like 99% of my videos are still monetized, which is great. The marijuana one, just like I said, I was doing the trial and error, but you probably wouldn't get, like, if they're going to take your channel down based off the subject matter, like they're not going to tell you that in an unlisted video. It's just whether or not it's advertiser friendly. So I found even things like in the title, like if you have marijuana or for example, a tag that they don't like, a tag that advertisers don't like ISIS. That's how I learned the first one. There was a joke where Furious Pete said that vegans are like ISIS lately, and I hashtagged ISIS in my response to that. No. Worst idea ever. Yeah. In fact, I'm pretty sure if you go back to his original video, it actually doesn't say ISIS anymore. I couldn't find it. It's like, because you can now clip out like little things. So I think he actually just clipped that out. I could be wrong about that, but
you might be on a no-fly list, man.
No, I think I'm fine. I think it was just YouTube being like, nope, this automated, taken down. And so even in the title of the video, like if you like put a swear word as like a joke in the title of a video, like it might demonetize your video. At least that's something that I thought I was picking up on. It's kind of hard to tell. And then just tags, even description, like talking about death sometimes can be demonetized. So I'm pretty sure in certain situations I've had videos demonetized for saying like quoting like a death-based statistic with like the wrong words.